What's up, everybody? It's Trey Smith with College Game Time, back with another College Game Time reaction video. Big 12 Media Days are happening right now. Commissioner Brett Yormark just finished his question and answer session, and there's a couple clips from that I want to play for you and react to regarding expansion. So this first one, he's addressing expansion. Just listen to what he says. It kind of echoes something he has said in the past. This is not the first time we've heard him say this, as far as there being a plan and also being okay staying at 12 teams if that's what it ends up being when Texas and OU leave. So listen to this.
Relative to expansion, I said coming out of our spring business meetings at the Greenbrier that we have a plan, and we have a plan for expansion, and I'm not going to really address it today. You can ask me, but I'm not really going to address it. We do have a plan, and hopefully we can execute that plan sooner than later. But as I've always said, I love the composition of this conference right now. The excitement the 4 new members have brought to this conference has been incredible. And if we stay at 12, we're perfectly fine with that. If the opportunity presents itself where there's something that creates value and aligns well with our goals and objectives, starting with the board, then we're certainly going to pursue it.
Now, there's one other one I'm going to play for you as well, but listen, he says there is a plan, which he said before, and hopefully we can execute it soon. Now, there's a lot of smoke and has been around Pac-12 teams, 4 corner schools, specifically Colorado, Arizona. There's been a lot of smoke around UConn. I want you to listen to this next clip, and if we're reading between the lines, you tell me what you think the plan could be. Even though he did just say he wasn't going to talk about expansion, it was a very well asked question, though, because it wasn't very direct. But essentially what he was asked by, I think someone from BYU, was saying, hey, are you looking at any other potential time slot partners, institutions, in other words, any other schools in our time slot, BYU's time slot, to join the conference? And here's what Yormark responded with.
First of all, we love BYU, excited about them coming into the conference. They bring a different time zone, obviously, which is great for us. We're the only conference in America that's in 3 time zones. But right now, there's nothing on the board. Again, we'll explore all options, but until that point, we love the current makeup, and we're excited about it. But thank you for the questions.
So, as you could see, based off what he just said on that grand stage, was that there is nothing on the board. Now, the sort of other side of that is, well, what do you expect them to do? Get up there and say, yeah, we're in negotiations right now with a couple Pac-12 schools and San Diego State or whoever. But it does really feel like UConn might be the move for the Big 12 in the immediate future. When he says we have a plan and we hope we can execute that plan sooner rather than later, I believe those words are referring to UConn. And here's why. Because not only did he just say, well, there's nothing on the table, and he said it, he said right now there's nothing on the table. Now, he's not going to show all of his cards at Big 12 Media Day. I understand that. But everything I've been getting from people that I talk to directly, and some of them very well connected, one of them in particular, the same resounding thing I'm hearing, even from the ones saying, oh, Colorado's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Arizona's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like, the consistent theme and feedback from all these different people, particularly one that I trust the most, is that all these Pac-12 institutions, mainly referring to Colorado and Arizona as it pertains to the Big 12, they're willing to wait. They are willing to wait to see what comes across the table in regards to their media deal. So I feel like based off those 2 clips, but UConn is the one that's the hottest and the heaviest. And I've also heard, this is not verified at all, but I've heard that UConn would be a team that would be subsidized into the current media deal and not treated like a G5 school. I don't know. Listen, if you're a Pac-12 fan watching this, let me know what you're thinking. Does it sound like the Pac-12 is sticking together. I've had some conversations on previous videos from people saying that, that might be what's best for, it may be not, obviously not what's best for Big 12, but it might be what's best for the college football landscape, keeping the whole conference together, obviously with the exception of UCLA and USC. But what are y'all hearing? If you're a Big 12 fan, what do you think he's saying here? Obviously, there is something in the short term that he is trying to get done as it pertains to expansion. He's not going to show us his cards. He's not going to let us know what he's got in his hand. However, I feel like between those two clips, I'm leaning more towards Northeast versus out West as it pertains to the team and institution that it's the hottest to join. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comments, and let's enjoy the rest of day one of Big 12 Media Days. It's talking season. College football is almost here. We've got SEC next week. We've got a couple, I don't know when Big 10 is. I need to look, but, here we go, baby. Let's roll through July, get into August, and the next thing you know, we're watching Saturday's college football in the fall. That's it for me, Trey Smith, College Game Time. Peace.